Hi guys, my name is Lela Sophia. I am an artist and fine jewelry designer. If you like contemporary fine jewelry, if you like luxury handbags, all things interiors, and I have some fun videos for you. Today, okay, so I've been kind of waiting and excited to do this video. Wanted to wait 6 months, around the 6-month mark, to go over what I have not purchased, what I have purchased, and what I still want from my first wish list. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Lela Sophia Jewelry. I put up videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and so I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. I'm looking at it, it seems insane, but let's start out with a bang and what I did get, because I did indeed get my Hermes Vintage Kelly 32 in the color Blue Marine in the Retorn style. Honestly, you guys, big statement, most worn bag of the warmer months. In the cooler months, I think it was a little bit bulky. You guys know those huge shearling jackets that I wear, and all this, I didn't know that all I had to do was to shed a layer and she would be the one. She is truly the one. I could not be more happy. And along with the vintage Hermes vibes, I got this bad boy for Christmas. This was definitely high on my wish list because I think of the utility aspects to it, because of the canvas, because it's vintage, because it's pretty beaten up. I have my hilarious charms on there. I really don't feel precious about it. You can kind of load her up. It's so good to have two options. The second option goes down about 3 or 4 more inches. So that laptop weekender style, perfect for that. But honestly, for more everyday, if I'm toting around a few more things than normal, this is such a cool bag. This is kind of a halfway cheat, halfway not, because we'll get to this later, but I still might want a new Gucci Jackie bag. Again, we know my dear, amazing human in my life, my brother's girlfriend, Lucy, has the new one, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, you really did that? It looks exactly perfect for you, and now I kind of want one. But in the meantime, I have my vintage Gucci Jackie, which I do really love, and honestly, she's a great rainy day bag. It's perfect. It's so beaten up. You guys saw when I got this, I was like, ooh, the shoulder strap is pretty, it's more beaten up than I think the listing showed. But it's also kind of cool to have the original icon, and we know the color is so me. The size is actually perfect. It really just made me want the new Gucci Jackie even more. And then for a bag that I've been totally raving about, I still think it's very underrated, the Celine 16. I was so lucky to add to my collection just about 3 months ago. This bag, you guys, is like a dream come true. It's so gorgeous. It truly goes day to evening. It can be more formal, and it can also be just like everyday. I am obsessed, could not recommend it more. Would I get it in the mini size? Would I get it in the medium size? In a heartbeat, in a heartbeat. And my newest wish list addition, my very vintage Celine horse carriage bag. You guys, this I looked for a solid 1.5 years, and I'm so glad that I went with this dark navy blue. It's pretty insane. It looks black on camera, I know, but she's blue and she complements my Kelly so well. This bag is a true workhorse bag. It accordions out so far that you can put so much in there. This and the Celine 16, Celine truly knows what they're doing. Okay, on to things that I have not gotten yet, and maybe that I don't want. The first one is just not gonna happen budget-wise this year, I don't think, but the Hermes Constance bag, I still think they're gorgeous. Knowing me, I'm gonna say something absolutely ridiculous. Not that everything I say isn't absolutely ridiculous, but like, I'd want a cool vintage beaten up, maybe lizard or ostrich one day. Absolutely out of the question, probably not gonna happen for years. And quite frankly, the vintage Celine horse carriage bag really maybe got that out of my brain. It's the bag of the moment for now. If you guys haven't seen my 30th birthday wish list, this is still teetering. I think it probably won't be the one, but I'm kind of obsessed still with a vintage Chanel jumbo bag. I see them on people's channels and I'm like, yeah, one day that might need to happen. I actually feel, insider tip, that the prices might be going down. Is that possible? I swear, I think I've seen the prices like slowly go down a little bit. So fingers crossed, maybe 2024, that definitively I can say is probably off of my wish list because I saw one and I passed on it. A vintage Dior double saddle bag in ostrich specifically. There was one on the Real the same exact time that I bought my bag from the original Row collection in 2011. I'm so happy with my choice because I was like, wait, what am I doing? I've wanted a vintage Dior saddle bag for so long. They were the same exact price. It was priced very well at like exactly $1,000. And I didn't get it. And I feel like the saddle bag has kind of had its time. The vintage double saddle bag I think is actually cooler and more functional. I would consider adding it again. We know that trends are cyclical, so the saddle's absolutely gonna come back, but maybe I could find a sweet spot like before that happens when the prices go down a little bit more, because truly it's just like completely ridiculous and I think not exactly worth it for the prices. If I could find one at like an $800 mark, maybe in the next 2 or so years, I would go for it then. Interesting pick. So I'm still obsessed with the Loewe flamenco bag. I had a realization though that I've talked to you guys about. I love my Bottega pouches. I love them so much. And I know the flamenco is a re-edition from Loewe. They had kind of older styles of it. However, the newer styles are so similar to the pouches and I'm just like, I just feel like I found my designer. Bottega is so perfect for me. And in addition to my pouches, I really feel like my new twist bag that I'm like over the moon with kind of took, it's weird because it's not the same, but I think that like the pouch but weird sculptural elements to the flamenco bag and also the softness, very confusing and contradictory. That kind of took my attention and I think the flamenco bag might even be like totally off the list. The Fendi First bag. I still love this bag. Same thing as the last. My pouches. I love my Bottegas. Okay, I think they take over. The Fendi First, again, if I could find one in a year or two on Vestiaire or the Real for like $1,000, that would be really cool and I would totally consider that, but I haven't even done that much digging on it because I feel like I just love Bottega. I need to add in another Fendi bag to my collection, but I don't know. Now doesn't feel like the right time, and even though I'm totally obsessed, I think other bags have overshadowed my 30 gift. And very interesting because as we all were rightfully so obsessed with the Bottega Veneta Jodi bag, the medium or the small, so not the mini, not the candy for sure. I still love that bag. Kind of same thing. My eyes have been turned, my head has been turned. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I kind of think I was the first one to mention this bag, but I'm a baby on YouTube and I'm a tiny little channel, so nobody will know that, but the Bottega Veneta bandana foulard bag, I was obsessed the moment that just like the runway show came out. I still need that bag, and I think that the Jodi bag has been replaced by the bandana bag, which perfectly transitions us to what I still want because that's number one. Honestly, I have seen on 2 different websites, I think on Italist, it's for like 19, maybe even like 1880, very good price. That could be like Christmas. I know I think ahead. If you don't know this about me now, welcome, hi, I'm Sophia, and I like to plan, I like to organize. And so Christmas could be a really good time for the bandana bag. Maybe even 1 or 2 will pop up on the pre-loved market because she's an expensive gal in store. It was a bag that I was willing to maybe sell a bag for or do a little switching around to purchase new in store. We already know, I've talked about this, the capacity, the the size of the actual pocket of the bag way smaller than initially expected, so it bumped it down a few notches on my like most wanted. And a quick mention, because yeah, I wouldn't mind a Jackie. I totally wouldn't. That could rival the bandana for Christmas time. It's such a cool bag. A bag that is now, it's competing for that #1 spot. You'll hear its competition in a second. I don't know, the Bottega Veneta sardine bag, I think I need one. And I've already gone over this. I'm so debating between the medium, AKA the large, and the medium, AKA the original size. I'm really debating. Honestly, it might be the medium, AKA large, in the fondant color. It's like, I feel like that bag is calling my name and it feels so me. Competing for that #1 spot is the Schiaparelli face bag. I've yammered on enough. We know I'm obsessed. Do I go cream? Do I go gold? Do I wait for the pastel pink? That bag, it's like, name a more iconic bag that not that many people have. It's so beyond gorgeous. Very kind of unexpected for me addition. Guys, I'm wearing a purple shirt, for God's sake. I had no idea I love pastel colors so much, did an entire video on it. I found out that there are vintage Chanel mini flaps in like pastel baby pink and baby purples. That might need to happen one day. I just joked about this, but like, I would not be trusted in Japan because your girl could spend some money there. Maybe in the future, that would be like a goal top hit list for Japan, because I just feel like what better place to find a perfect pastel color mini vintage Chanel. A quick hitter on this list, because I feel like I could actually slip this one in, maybe sell something else and maybe find this one for a really, really decent price before the prices go up, by the way. The Bulgari Serpenti bags I actually love. I love the top handle ones. I would do one of those if I found it. They're very hard to find on the secondhand market. However, I've seen several of like the classic camera styles with no top handle crossbody in like a toffee yummy brown. That's been added to my list. Gonna go rapid fire with these ones. I was so debating between the Rose Sophia bag and the Celine 16 bag. I ended up going with the Celine 16. Could not be more happy with my choice. I think it was the absolute right choice. However, didn't realize that so many, not that many, but like a decent amount of Sophia bags would be on Vestiaire and even eBay for like quite good prices. I think the lowest I've seen one sell for is like $1,500. For that price point, the Sophia could like scoot back onto the list, just quietly like slip in there. For the right price, she might have to be an addition. And I still find myself dreaming about a Triomphe bag. I think I need to try them on in person. I think I was such a camera bag style gal for so long. I'm now leaning more top handle because of the versatility of it. I think even just like lifestyle wise with the dog, running around, wanting to have things be more transitional day to evening, but the Triomphe bag is just so gorgeous. Same thing, I think I'm gonna look at the pre-loved market, because if those prices dip down to a really nice point, like in December, Christmas time, that could be such a good option. And lastly, for more like utility, minimal, dope shaping, the La Mer Croissant bag is still on my list. I really, really do love it. And I do think that it could be such a cool, kind of more utilitarian bag. I have my bigger bags that I just showed, the Her bag, and then also you guys know I'm like fully obsessed with my double circle bag from the row. Those are the big gals in my collection. However, could be so incredibly functional to have a crossbody shoulder version of that. It's also just so beautiful, and I love the largest size. That has been my wish list 2023 update. Let me know if you guys think I've made the right choices with what I've added and also what I've taken off. I can't wait to hear all of your thoughts. Also, what's on your wish list for the next 6 months of 2023? Heading into some big months, it's 30 and then it's Christmas in the next 6 months. So stay tuned because there might be some major additions happening soon. As always, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you in all of my future videos. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Lela Sophia Jewelry, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.